City, USA, Nissan Stadium in Nashville. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. The Cardinals offense will have the football first. Isaac Brown, if you like running the football, we've got a couple of guys who can flat do it in this one.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won. I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offenses are predicated on the ability to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And what I like about these two guys, they are home run hitters. Don't blink. It takes one play, and they can go the distance. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gonna let it fly. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. How about that one soft mitt stopping the revolutions on that one and nestling it in softly?
Yeah, you see receivers practice this all week long on the jugs machine. It's another thing, though, to do it in a game with a guy covering you.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Got his man on the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And one thing I'm really interested to see is this Ole Miss offense post-Lane Kiffin, post-Charlie Weiss Jr. And they always find wide receivers. Palmer, it's amazing. They've had a knack for it. Was that Kiffin? Was that Weiss? Can Golden find those guys? They bring in a bunch of transfers to try to fulfill the same recipe that they've been using. Let's see how fast it will work.
The best news is Trinidad Chambliss is back throwing the ball, though. And he's one of those guys who can elevate the players around him, too. You're right. There's going to be some new faces, and it's going to be important from a chemistry standpoint that he and these guys are able to get on the same page very early on. But once everything starts clicking, this offense, man, they light up the scoreboard. And how much would you love it as a receiver playing with a quarterback like Chambliss?
Catch in the middle, it's Gill. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level?
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Makes the catch. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding pass.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lacy. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Going to the run, it's Lacy. Pulled down for the tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep...
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Now try to move the sticks with Brown. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The run inside, it's Lacy. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The snap sets up to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll pull it down and... Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Quarterback making checks. He leaves it with the back. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Steps away. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Got it behind the line. It's Foley. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this tight end, he's got size, and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Look out, he's got room. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs.
Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Sends it back in motion. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolute shame. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Hughes. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Quick strike complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. Jumped on top of the pile.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. First carry of the season, and the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snap it to the back. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Fighting Irish, off to the early 7-0 lead here in the first half in what's been a great defensive performance. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Nissan Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach at the half. He told his team he was pleased with their performance in the first half, but they have got a lot of ball game left. They want to come out and set the tone here to start the 3rd quarter. Coach said, we have got to play clean football and execute. Always a challenge in these early games in the season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Handoff, Frazier running left. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On the run, fires downfield. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because...
Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Rush is on him. And down he goes.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They're going to run it. Makes it past the marker. He's piled up 82 yards rushing now here in Week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Handoff, Frazier running left. Oh, he was in the backfield. A 3-yard loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The give to the tailback. Might have a chance. And he'll be brought down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Working the middle, it's complete. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it in, it's Hughes. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unleashes one. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Hands it off. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Here's Brown to begin the drive. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now the play fake. At the 35, he's open. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's second and 6. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Cardinals are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Foley. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now. Give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Back to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Put 6 on the board.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll go with a direct snap. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. it to the 30 and gets a first down. He now has 115 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. He'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can...
A shot toward the end zone. Makes a catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Lost to throw again. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Louisville calls in second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Stepping to the right. The throw. It's complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Looking for more room. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense putting points on the board.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming and you put...
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Frazier again. Just have to take care of the football here, and they'll get out with a win. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been a presentation of